Hey Aries, it's Teresa with One Love, One Light. Welcome to your reading. This isn't a specific type of reading, just going to see what comes out. I'm going to start with the Empathic Oracle, which is geared towards an empath. Doesn't mean that you have to identify as an empath. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? Show me what we have for Aries. And we have open heart. Okay, number 35. So let's see what the book has to say about that. And sorry if I sound a little nasally. I've been very sick. I have a cough drop in, actually. But I just still feel the pull to do reading. So it says, there are those who create and those who destroy. Each needs the other to exist. But those who feel the wisdom of trust need only their own open hearts to exist. As an empath, you sense deeply when others' hearts are open in your own body. At times you internalize this energetic experience and your own heart can close. This begins the lesson of the duality of love. As an empath, your depth of understanding begins to teach you at every turn that the experience of an open heart to yourself teaches the closed hearts of others. The light of love is truly the only choice. Unconditional love is the gift of an open heart. Yeah, and you know, blocking your heart it blocks things from you, but it doesn't bring about anything, right? So we always have to try to keep boundaries, but also, have that vulnerability of an open heart. So let's see what the challenge is here for Aries. Holy Spirit, what do we have for Aries? And we have the bear spirit, healing. So needing, I feel like this is that cold energy. It's saying that you've been in hibernation. And I feel like somebody else got this. I don't remember who. But let's see what the book says about the bear spirit healing. Number 4. The spirit of the bear says, you're a healer and a channel for the life force of the universe. You are strong and grounded. Healing is unfolding and or a situation is being resolved. Have faith that all is well. So I feel like there is something that you've been trying to heal from. And I feel like it may even be another person that comes in that's going to just say the right thing or be the right energy that's going to assist in this healing, but you have to be open to it, right? So let's see how this is playing out for you. What's the recent past energy for Aries? And we have the Knight of Wands, and I feel like this does represent you. This is very passionate and going after what you want, very focused, but it can be overbearing sometimes and not very in tune with how others are feeling, because it's more about, I'm not saying a selfish energy, it's just that there's so much going on there that there's little room for those quiet notes of love that might be picked up on otherwise. Okay, so what's the current energy for Aries? And we have the Tree of Life. So this is, for me, this card is almost like a wild card, because this is like saying everything in life, your life purpose, your spiritual ascension. So I feel like there's things... Oh, my light went out. Let me try that again. There we go. Sorry about that. So your light went out. So it's like you're trying to get back to your spiritual connection here. That's what I feel like. And you've been in a state of hibernation in a sense, and feeling like that's the only way to protect yourself is to, remain cold and disconnected. All right, so the challenge here is to bring in this healing. What is the advice from Spirit here? And we have the Hangman. So this is seeing a higher perspective. This is surrendering to what the divine is trying to bring in to enlighten you. What is the outcome here? And we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this is taking that fire energy and putting it towards your positive movement forward. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So you've been through something major, and haven't we all? But this is something specifically that Spirit is calling out to you, saying this is why you have closed off, because you had something major kind of turn your life upside down, and you don't want to go through that again, which is totally understandable. But the problem is that when we try to avoid the Tower, it almost certainly brings the Tower moments in. So let's go ahead and clarify. Show me this Knight of Wands. Show me the Knight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Wands, standing up for what you believe in. But this can also be very defensive and feeling like everybody's against you. They may very well be, but as long as you are standing in your truth and your power, then it doesn't really matter what comes up against you, as long as that you really believe what you're standing up for, and not just defensive, and not just fighting because you're in fight mode. A lot of times we're in fight mode because we do feel attacked, because we have been attacked in the past. Show me this Tree of Life. What is this Tree of Life for? And we have the King of Swords. So this is that ultimate clarity, that clear connection with the divine, being very focused on exactly what needs to be done and which direction to go. What is this healing? Bear Spirit healing. Why is this a challenge? And we have the Six of Wands. And so what I'm getting here is that there's something like an ego, where your ego was hurt, and it's very hard. Your ego wants to maintain protection of you and not allow you to go through anything like this again. So there's nothing wrong with ego, except for when it starts to impede your growth and your ascension, right? Why is this Hanging Man here? And we have the Four of Pentacles, because you've been stuck, you've been blocked, you've been, you know, harboring like this kind of bitter and resentment towards what's happened. It could have even disconnected you. I feel like I'm getting, and it's nowhere here, but what I'm getting is the passing of a loved one, and being angry with God for that. And I think that that's one of the stages of grieving is that lashing out, and it's like, God can take it. Lash out. Scream it out, and guess what? Your heart will feel freed of that energy, and maybe you will be given some understanding and some comfort in healing, because that's what needs to happen. Why is this Eight of Wands here? And we have Temperance. There's the angels coming in with healing. That is exactly what this is. Absolutely beautiful. And it's coming in quickly. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So, oh, I'm sorry, so we have the Eight of Wands showing up twice to really confirm that this is happening quickly and positive. And look at these doves on here. They're healing, they're peaceful, and they're divine. Absolutely gorgeous. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a passed on loved one. It's just, I got this strong feeling of that. And certain things we have a hard time understanding, especially you know, when things happen suddenly or tragically. And, you know, it just shows our zest for life when we don't understand death. You know, we don't understand why the best ones go, you know, and there's, all I can say is, if you open your heart and ask for healing, comfort, you will receive it. Believe me, I can attest to that. All right, so let's get some crystal wisdom for guidance. What guidance do we have for Aries? Okay, so we have this one here. And this is Amazonite, life purpose. I am fully aligned to and living my life purpose. And I said that when we got this tree of life. We have this one here. The divine temple crystal source. I am deeply connected to and an expression of the divine source of the universe. And I feel like you need to remember that you are of source and you are source. So reconnect with God. We have this one here. Serpentine transformation. My life is transforming at the perfect time in the most powerful way. And I feel like that's what this healing is bringing about. I may have this one here. Moonstone cycles. I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. And I hope that for you. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.